Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. Let's make sure our settings are correct. No, they are not. Of course not. Right? Can't just start right. Can't just start correctly. Hmm. How y'all feeling? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Right? Um. Yeah. I'm ready for a Talk to Me Tuesday. Like, I'm ready to just, get some answers for you guys. Like, can you guys hear me? Is the settings right? How's everyone feeling? The hey shook again, like period. How you doing? I don't know how to word my thoughts. So I guess a general energy check for me because my emotions and thoughts are all over the place. All right, being that I already know about the situation or whatever, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna give you a combination of whatever you need to hear. So messages for you, like where you are right now, but also like what's going on with that situation and all that. Let's just put it out there. Let's get the answer. Let's get the answer. Tap in with me because this one's gonna be intense. And it's because the energy is so, so current and so intense. So tap in with me. You ready? All right. What deck am I going to use? As you can see, the sage is already burning. I've already done my cleanse. I've already tapped in. Now your turn. Okay, it's your turn to tap in. Say thank you to the Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, our ancestors, our guides who push us every day, who guide us, who support us, who protect us. I was just talking to a friend of mine. I was like, man, I've been protected in this life. Because when I think back on all of the shenanigans, stupid decisions, recklessness I have encountered, participated in, initiated, I have been protected. So you might be thinking about that. You might be thinking about that then. How you've already, always had like support, guidance, protection. All right. What's going on? Holy Spirit is in heaven. What's going on with Danielle at this time, Spirit? Current energy for Danielle at this time. Outcome. So it says results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. I feel like that's a message that Spirit is, highlighting. Okay. Like there is a cycle that's coming to a close with this outcome energy. It says results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution because of memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past. Let it go. Okay. With blessings right there. Like, I feel like I said it in the beginning. I said whatever you're experiencing right now, you might feel like, if you're looking back like at your past and stuff like that, you might be like, I've always been like protected and like fortunate and like, whatever, like you've, kind of maybe glazed through some situations, because of you maybe being like spiritually guided, protected, looked after, favored in a way. So I feel like if something is coming to a close, let it close. Because if you will get a resolution, it's like you will you will get a resolution on this. You know what I'm saying? Like as you have in the past. Like I feel like that's the energy that you're at right now. Is that you maybe throughout life when it comes to tough situations, you're blessed. It's basically the energy of recognizing your blessings, and how you might have been favored in a way, Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people try to make me feel some type of way because I'm spoiled. That's messed up. My ex tried to do that. He tried to make me feel some type of way because I'm spoiled. I'm like, that's a good thing. What are you talking about? But it's that energy. All right, so what's going on with your situation, though? Vibration. Can't mix oil with water. Okay? All right, so vibration says energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Okay? So that's what's going on with your situation because of observe. Social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Okay? I feel like with your person's energy being vibration, I don't feel like this person is in good vibration. And they maybe like keeping an eye on you, watching you from a distance, maybe even like on your social media, maybe like just like curious about like what you're doing, or whatever. And it's because they, maybe in a negative energy. Okay. Spirit. Advice for Danielle when it comes to this situation. Advice for Danielle when it comes to this situation. We're going to clarify these messages. Don't worry. Advice for Danielle when it comes to these messages, Spirit. Okay. Regret. Remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. Okay. That's part of your advice. As well as pause. Inaction, calmness, step back, wait for a sign. Okay. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Because of community. Friendship, fun, a light heart. Enjoy downtime with friends and family. I feel like this is that energy where you truly feel like throughout life, you've always been fortunate in a way. Where you've always been like favored and you kind of maybe like reflecting on your blessings. Like maybe a cycle is coming to a close, but you're not really like bothered by it because you feel like throughout life you've been blessed. And sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like favored, All right, clarify these energies for Danielle, Holy Spirit. Okay. Outcome. Results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. Why is this the message of Danielle's energy at this time right now? Danielle currently, Spirit. Why is this the message for Danielle currently? The 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like things okay. All right. You may, in this time right now, get no communication, no understanding, no real closure in this time. With the 8 of Wands energy and the 9 of Pentacles, it's like you'll get the communication when someone's ready. I feel like someone's in, low vibration. They got to raise that vibration. It's like, you looking at situations, life in general, as half full. They're not. They're looking at it as half empty. With the star energy, this person got some healing to do. It's given Mr. Scrooge during Christmas. Okay. Wise outcome here for Danielle. Things will move forward when someone's ready. Someone's not in the energy of being ready. Could be finances. It could be just how they feel about themselves. But they're not ready. Yeah, they're not ready. Why is this the energy for Daniel's Spirit? Yep, see? Tower. All right. Tower and the 3 of Wands. Because of the Page of Wands. Okay. Now. Took a little fingers. That's the Gemini energy. Like I got some good stuff. Okay. The Tower and the Three of Wands is that's the energy I feel, Danielle. You feel favored. You feel like even through like messed up situations, like you're gonna be straight. It's almost like that spoiled energy, like of of that people like hate about me. But it's just energy, okay? The Tower energy and the Three of Wands is like, okay, yeah, something has been held up, something has been maybe to you even like, dang, like a waste of energy, time, whatever. But nothing's a waste of time or energy, okay? But because of that, with the Tower energy, the Tower is spiritual intervention. Okay, it's God. Okay, it's God shifting the whole situation. All right, and it's because something has been held up. Something is like I remember telling someone that I was dating. I said, God not gonna hold my life up because you can't figure yours out. Just create a new destination for me. I still get my income. I mean, my outcome, not income, but I still get my destiny if I'm doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Because you choose not to do the work, it doesn't stop. It means I just I go a new route. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's given because with the Page of Wands energy, you're gonna get some exciting communication. It's something that tickles your fancy. Okay, with the Eight of Swords energy and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like whatever the situation of stuck. I can't make a decision. I don't know what decision to make. I'm feeling limited. It was nothing but a hold up from true love, King of Cups. Okay, like literally. There was a big old stuck mark, okay, between like the King of Cups. The King of Cups, like, what's the King of Cups giving? Keep sweat. This is someone that's actually looking to make a choice, looking to like, give up themselves emotionally, looking to like, spread some wings and fly. Okay, so it's almost like, oh, sorry, just that energy, and I feel like you may every situation that ends, especially it could feel disappointing. Like, like it could have been something different. Sure, it could have been, but it also couldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? Is that a possibility? Yeah. And I feel like you're in the energy where you're like, well, I have this thing called favor that I'm used to, where you feel like you're gonna be okay, and you will be because there is some significant change happening in your what's next. Okay. And their energy is vibration. Why is vibration here for them, Spirit? Please make it clear. Energy and positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Why is this the situation's energy for Daniel? Because it's keeping you stuck. Eight of Swords. It's keeping you limited. You can't grow. You can't move forward. You don't know what decision to make. Getting yourself into a situation you don't have to. Because if you keep yourself in the Eight of Swords energy. Isolation, it says in the card. But the Knight of Pentacles is even more energy of stagnation. This is someone that needs to adjust themselves because they ain't doing nothing but limiting them. Seven of Pentacles. Limiting delays. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles energy is slow, right? It's like I'm sow these seeds in hopes that is going to prosper something in the future. Okay, so this person creating such limitations, all because they're staying in a negative vibration. I'm telling you, this is someone that sees the world as half empty. You see it as half full. Like this is what it is. Look, Seven of Wands energy. It's a block. This person's brain, thought pattern, okay, what it's processing. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They need to go through their own little shit. Okay? And so, your advice with regret and pause here. Why is this the advice for Danielle, Spirit? It's giving, oh, well. Like, seriously. This gives you an opportunity to go in a new direction. Because what's on the bottom of the sword? Two of Swords energy, you weren't even considering it as an option. You weren't really Two of Swords even open to it. You just like, I see the possibilities in what could be. And yeah, it could be. But also it couldn't be. Okay? Because the Knight of Cups is here, right? There is someone that wants to give their love to you. Okay? And with the Knight of Swords energy, you're going to need to be concrete in your decision making when it's time to go to the Ten of Cups. That's your happily ever after. So this can be a possibility for happily ever after. But you can't be in two minds going towards happily ever after. Right? It's harder to embrace the happily ever after when you still got something tugging at your heart. Seriously. Okay? Look, literally, I didn't even go to the next card. You're right now in the energy of you're not even really considering the new beginnings because you like kind of holding hope for that. The spirit like that got issues. Okay. And you'll get communication on this situation when someone is ready. Right now, they're not in the energy of being ready. So because of that, spirit's creating a little shift because just because they're held up doesn't mean you get held up. All right. So spirit is kind of like, yeah, regret will pause. Yeah, that sucks. But, and I feel like right now you're in that energy where you're like, okay, it is what it is. But also where you're in an energy where you're like, I'm going to be okay. Like that energy of feeling fortunate. And spirit's like, yeah, that's where you kind of need to be because we got some other opportunity over here we trying to get you to look at. But you can't look at it if you still. Okay. So just let it, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. Just and it's not saying that, and with the Eight of Wands energy and the Nine of Pentacles is already kind of giving the energy of it's not let it burn forever. You're gonna get an understanding of this situation when someone's ready. Okay. But they're not ready. Okay. Yeah, they're not ready. This person's like needs to be in the energy of separation from a feminine, especially if they've been kind of like it's giving the energy of like eating off your blessings. Right? All right, boom. Check this. Let's say you won $1 million. All right, it's your $1 million, right? Okay, but you got boo, you know what I'm saying? So, that's your boo. Yeah, he was with you when you won $1 million, right? So you're gonna fly him in, you know what I'm saying? This person's kind of eating off your blessings. Not like they eating off you, but the blessings that come to you, they reaping. The happiness you're, experiencing, they kind of reaping just being up connected to you. And this person needs to be kind of disconnected from the access point. It's almost like losing a plug. Okay, you know what I'm saying? In order to kind of see themselves. Yeah. That's the energy. So, you do have some about the new. Should we get a little taste on them? Yeah, why not? It's really like, why not? Little taste on them. What's the King of Cups energy coming towards Daniel's spirit? What's the King of Cups energy coming towards Daniel? Soulmate on the bottom. What's the King of Cups energy coming towards Daniel's spirit? Okay. So it says young female, youthful music, fashion. Okay. Passion, chemistry, passionate feeling. All right. And dark male, darker than lighter. Because of short term, quick fling endings time. Because of an ending. Okay. You may be feeling more youthful. You may be like, what I'm saying, changing your fashion. You may be just, getting your sexy back. Okay. And you may encounter maybe like some chemistry or passionate feelings with a dark male because of this ending. Okay. Yeah. This may even be like where you're like participating in something where there could be like fashion or music or around some kids with the youth energy. Okay. So that's the king. That's energy coming towards you. Look for a dark male, someone darker than lighter, more on the darker side. Who's coming towards you? Who's coming towards you? The darker side. Hmm. 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 Hey, Erica. How y'all feeling? Divination. 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 I'm so sorry that I missed your tarot and tea message from Thursday. Blame Bishop. No, seriously, I'm so sorry, and I want to make it up to you. Just let me know. I think I saw a divination poster question though. Let me go back. Oh, she said it. Pink said it. Don't forget to put the names on the screen. Thank you, Pink, because I definitely did. Oh man. Okay. All right. Let me go back some. Um, Crystal. Yeah, I actually am doing free readings. If you here, it's Talk to Me Tuesday. You gotta talk to me. All right. I'm trying to go back to divination question because I know I saw. There you go. Whatever comes out towards me and live. All right. Here we go. Divination. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, energy in heaven. This is for divination. What does divination need to know when it comes to love? For divination, Spirit, what does divination need to know when it comes to love, Spirit? Please make it clear. Okay, cycles is on the bottom right now. It says momentum, force, life cycles stay grounded in the now. So I feel like you might be thinking too much in the future. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay, with the cycles energy, this could be a pattern for you. I don't know. Let's see. When it comes to divination and love, Spirit, what do you have for divination? Yeah. Yeah, balance some things out. Okay. So that movement can happen. Okay. So Sacred Journey says, understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. I feel like whatever you are experiencing right now when it comes to love divination, it is to help you develop and grow and do some self-discovery at this time when it comes to love, right? Okay. Balance. Yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. I feel like maybe like bad experiences in love could have you in this energy where you're like, almost like wearing a dark cloak, because of like past energy. I feel like that's the energy that was on the bottom of the deck with cycles. It's like stay grounded in it now, but you may be like taking past energy and like throwing it towards the future. Like it's going to be like that again. So I feel like right now it's important for you to kind of connect with you. Okay. To understand who you truly are. What you deserve, what you want, what you desire, what you'll tolerate. I feel like it's gonna bring definitely some self-discovery for you. Balance, okay, because of travel, movement, meeting, adventure. Be ready for new experiences. Okay. I feel like this is where Spirit wants you to be when it comes to love. Be ready for new experiences. Okay. Because with the sacred journey energy and balance, I feel like you're going through this experience when it comes to love so that you can develop a balance between what it is that you're experiencing and what you deserve. And I feel like Spirit wants to like give you more than what you could have ever imagined for yourself. Okay? But you gotta be ready for those new experiences. Kind of the energy that I was talking about within you. Okay, where you might not be as open to new opportunities when the old is still lingering, you know? So let's clarify. No, wrong there. Well, I don't want you to say that. Okay. For divination spirit, Holy Spirit enters in heaven. This is for divination. Okay. Yeah. Commitment is something you're kind of afraid of. Yes, you are. You're committed. Yeah, it low-key stresses you out. It gives you anxiety. Okay. But you're ready for it. You're ready for it. You're ready for it. You are. Why sacred journey here for divination spirit? Okay. 6 of Wands and the Emperor. You care too much about what other people think. Fuck them. Seriously. You care too much about what other people think. Like image, how people look at you, what they put you, what they think. You don't know. My mother used to tell me, you don't know what's going on behind them closed doors. You don't know what's really going on with them. Like they can be driving the best cars, having the outside look like the best relationship. Be something totally different behind closed doors. Don't care about nobody else, because it's all fake. I'm telling you. Okay. Yes, because it's keeping you limited. I feel like whatever you're experiencing right now, it is so that you can develop a balance, right? Because right now you care too much about what other people think. You care too much maybe about image, status, how things look. Okay. With the King of Pentacles in a Chariot, did a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn move on to something new? Did they move and maybe start something new? Mm-hmm. It's like they put a resistance between you and your happiness. It's like they created a block, This person moved or went towards something new. Okay. All right. But you're ready. Okay, so this is the energy that Spirit is giving you. Right now, divination, you're afraid of commitment. Okay. It gives you stress and anxiety. But Spirit's like, you're actually ready for it. You're more ready for it than you think. All right. And the reason why Spirit's kind of taking you through this little moment of like going through like your sacred journey, like, you kind of going through these ups and downs when it comes to love, is because Spirit wants you to like learn different things about yourself, right? And kind of stamp it. It's like, but Spirit wants you to stamp it like, no. Okay. And create some balance for you. Because maybe past experiences, past disappointments, maybe how you've been viewed, maybe because of something that might have happened before in a relationship, might, kind of give you pause when it comes to like exploring something in the serious. Like, 10 of Pentacles. Look, Spirit, seriously. The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles is like, you're ready for it. You're ready for it. But it starts with you. Okay. You have to make a very tough decision to let your past go. Okay. Because Spirit wants you to be ready for these new experiences. Like it's like you're getting a heads up right now about a real lit party. All right. And you just need to, what I'm saying, be on your P's and Q's so that you're ready. I don't know. It's kind of the energy is given. Why is balance here for divination? Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Spirit wants you to do, get your balance and stuff right now so that you can be ready, Knight of Swords energy, to make a firm, the Knight of Swords energy takes decisive action. He's clear. Might have been a little impulsive with it, but he's clear. He's clear. and assertive. Okay, so as you can be sure, Knight of Swords energy, when it comes to establishing a firm foundation for yourself, being in a relationship. Okay, because with the Hermit energy, this is you maybe like isolating yourself, putting yourself maybe like separate from people or others. Okay, separate from love, King of Cups energy. You know, but you're thinking about it. It's like I'm separate from it, but I'm thinking about it. And it's because of this energy of resistance. Okay, like there being a block, but it's almost like you could be like holding yourself up, creating this little block. And it's all because of travel, which says movement, meeting, adventure. Be ready for new experiences. Why is this the overall energy for divination spirit when it comes to love at this time? No. Okay. Okay. Divination is going to be okay. Okay, it's going to be perfect. All right, this is what the Sun card is about: happiness, joy, complete contentment, like, being on cloud nine type feeling, true ultimate happiness, right? Like when if it kind of falling in my lap and stuff, it's like you're not as optimistic, you know. The Two of Swords energy is probably like a reason why you're somewhat avoidant too. The opportunity to like have like long-term commitment, or you might feel like it's kind of disruptive with the dogs barking, right? And I feel like that could be like the energy you might feel like commitment is, where it could be like disruptive to your current, how you live life now, or how you move and operate right now. The Page of Pentacles energy is about an offer or an opportunity, but there's hurt or pain or grief that you need to move away from. You need to let go. Gotta let it go. Yeah. And it's because with the Knight of Wands energy and the Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, there is action that is either being taken or action that needs to be taken in order to overcome something from your past. I feel like it's someone taking action, or an action that's about to be taken that like overshadows your past. Okay. The Sun is here, but you might not believe it. Okay. And it's because it's some grief, sorrow, or pain that you need to move away from, because Spirit wants you to be ready for the new experiences that's coming in for you. Okay. So that's what Spirit's saying. That's where you are in love. Hope that helped. It's beautiful. It's like a slushie. It's so hydrating. So I went online and I purchased a well-fit, it's called walking pad. It's like a little mini treadmill. Folds up and goes under my desk and stuff. I just put it together. I'm gonna walk on this every day. I'm gonna do it. It's right here. It's like it folds right on there. It goes up to like 3.8 miles per hour. That's fine because I'm gonna stay around 3. But I'm gonna walk on it every day. I'm gonna walk on it every day. I want to be healthier. So I want to just energetic body, everything clean, like a wipeout. So, who's next? Here's next. Hey, Crystal, did you want a question? Crystal, you can definitely get a question. We put Crystal on the list. Okay, cool. Okay, so whatever comes out for Crystal, let me cleanse again. Hey, Bishop. How you feeling? I'm excited with my little brother too. I never had a little brother. Well, technically, I'm supposed to have one, but I met him once, but I'm not sure. Like, I met him a couple times, but it was, I'm not sure. I mean, he could be, kind of looks like us, but the jury's still out on it. But I was wanting a little brother. I had cousins and stuff though. Little cousins, they were like little brothers. So I guess I had little brothers. Let's cleanse his energy for Christian spirit. Okay. Okay. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This message is for Kristen. Whatever needs to come out for Kristen spirit. We're gonna do the moonology. Ooh, for Kristen spirit, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Whatever needs to come out for Kristen. What's up with the dogs, man? Whose dog is that? Let's see. For Kristen, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Message for Kristen. What does Kristen need to know at this time? Did I put the right question? Why did I put that up? Did I push the wrong stuff? I'm looking down at the question. There it is. Whatever comes out. Sorry, Kristen. For Kristen's Holy Spirit is in heaven. It was right above it. I pushed it wrong. For Kristen's spirit. Okay. All right. Kristen, why didn't you get this long message? But we're going to get through it. Okay. All right. A fiery climax is approaching. Okay. Full moon in Aries. Okay. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. Gibbous moon. It's bulging. And prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. That's you. Right? Aren't you a Taurus? Can be done with Aries or fire sign. And it's all because of the answers you need are coming. Gemini energy, full moon. Okay. All right. And a new start is coming right after that. Okay. Got my bifocals. A fiery climax approaches. Kristen. All right. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while longer to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create a way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Let's see what this is about. Kristen. Okay. Yeah, it's you with the 9 of Pentacles. Now, it's time for you to maybe like let go of some type of little something you might have been keeping to yourself. Okay. Okay, let's see. A fiery climax approaches. Why is this here for Christian spirit? Okay. 6 of Pentacles and the Magician. Because you've manifested something else. Okay. So it's something that ain't good for you for real. That you might have been a little energetically holding on to, somewhat obsessed with. I didn't say it, Spirit did. But it's the energy of like, the devil energy is like, it became like an attachment. It's something you carrying around with you, right? All right. Spirit wants you to understand that a fiery climax is approaching. Things are about to change real quickly, for you. And it's because you manifested something that is more balanced, fair, equal. Okay. You're calling in something that is aligned to you. Okay. All right. The fiery climax approaches. Okay. Mm-hmm. Why is this here for, Christian Spirit? Mm-hmm. You're going to have to make a decision. Okay? You're going to have to make a decision with the Lover's energy and the Three of Pentacles. This can be like connecting with a past passion connection. Like one that hits on different levels. Let me see. Someone wants your attention. Someone wants your attention. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The Six of Wands energy, okay? The Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be some. It's like past energy. You know how past energy can be like somewhat like pulling at you at the very time that something new was coming in. Okay, it's like holding you up. It's like almost like, saying like keeping you stuck. It's because they know they'll keep you stuck. It's because they know they'll keep you stuck. Okay, so you might. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna have to be mean. I don't think that. Let's see. Let me see. And keep going. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, here we go. Gibeah's moon. Which one is it? It's this way. Yeah, it is. The word gibeah means bulging. What a descriptive word. And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Okay, let's see what this is. Why is your brain getting some communication? Kristen. Something's moving rather quickly. Okay? Something's moving rather quickly. This could be someone apologizing to you, wanting to rebuild things with you, wanting to work things out with you. This could be a situation that might have been more, fun. You know what I'm saying? In a way, You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, let's see. Why is it say for Christian Spirit? See? All right. There was someone, or I ain't gonna say it was someone. Oh no, okay, it was someone. There with the Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, there could be someone that was maybe like holding things up, okay? Keeping things kind of stale, kind of stagnant, kind of sad, okay? Look, Five of Swords energy and the Page of Pentacles, where someone they couldn't even consider an offer or an opportunity for you. They couldn't even, it was just more so like a feeling of defeat. There was definitely an energy of like someone like causing things to be rather stagnant. And maybe someone, people go through their own journeys. Maybe someone is realizing that and they're like, going towards two swords and the devil. Okay? Someone was like closed off to two opportunities because of what they were experiencing, devil energy. Okay? But they're ready to make a judgment. They've had time to look at things. They've had time to reflect. That's why spirit's like prosperity lies ahead. Okay, let's see. Why is this message here for Kristen? It's new. It's new. New moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. So there's something that's happening. It's a change happening. Why is prosperity lies ahead here for Christmas Spirit? Why is this message here for Christmas Spirit? Someone definitely loves you. Okay, look. King of Cups is the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's the energy. Okay, someone definitely loves you. Okay, definitely. But with the Four of Pentacles energy, they've been holding that back. They ain't been showing it. They ain't been like saying it, you know. Probably showing you every way of what love should not be. Okay? Because with the Hermit energy and the Four of Wands, it's almost someone that's like looking to like ghost relationship. Okay? Like, you know, like screw all on a relationship. Okay? So someone who look, but that's done. With the Death energy and the Eight of Cups, that's done. This is someone that's like, I'm ready to let the past go. Okay? Because it's nothing but problems. Five of Wands energy is conflict. It's confrontational. Okay? Like it's this is someone that's like definitely for sure will probably even admit to you, yes, I was holding myself back. Yeah, I have emotion for you, but I didn't express it. Okay. However, but this Death energy is like a complete transformation, and it's all because the answers you need are coming. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go, Chris. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And you know what Geminis like to do. Talk. The answers you need are coming. Kristen, you're gonna have a talk with someone. Okay, all right, here we go. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Okay. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you need may well come soon, or may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Shen put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Okay, so let's see what's here. I'm getting the energy like, you know, it's almost like, you know, like us being able to like express our manifestations. Like when we say, you know, life is going to be, that's what it's going to be, you know, kind of energy, right? Why is the answers you need are coming here for Kristen? Okay. There is definitely healing coming. With the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, because the devil, the answers you need are coming, baby. Don't even worry about it, okay? Like it's almost like repairing a situation that has been destroyed by the devil. Okay, all right. Regrets and the Magician is someone that has regrets around maybe like playing games, being manipulative, you know, being like almost like a trickster, like you know, like you know, maybe having like hidden agendas, you know. because someone was definitely in the energy of like F love, okay, F relationship, because of them dealing with something that was very unhealthy. The King Cups energy is someone who has a lot of love but doesn't know how to show it or refuses to. All right, and with the Five of Cups energy and the Magician is like someone kind of maybe having the time to reflect on it. We saw that energy, and really looking at how they kind of like regret doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because look, with the Knight of Pentacles, it just caused stagnation. It just caused things to be held up. It's like you could be over there enjoying your life, having a good time, but instead we're here because of you want to be a trickster. You want to be negative. You wanting to be closed off. You wanting to be, So there's an energy of transformation here. So be kind. Be Kristen-like. The Kristen that we know. Because there's definitely some communication that's coming in. And this communication is healing. Okay. Specifically, I want to clarify the Four of Swords. This communication that's coming in, Kristen, is healing. Clarify this Four of Swords energy for Kristen spirit. What is the Four of Swords energy? Someone that was holding back from putting in any effort, maybe holding back, maybe because of work, No, they was trying to work out maybe something with someone else. Okay. This is someone that's making an offer to you. Okay. They were not honest about something, but they will be. Okay. All right. What's the Four of Swords energy for Kristen? What's the Four of Swords energy for Kristen? Four of Swords energy for Kristen spirit. Okay. Yeah. Temperance energy. Okay. What's that Four of Swords energy? Peace. Okay. Whatever the conversation is, it brings things into balance. Okay. Whatever stresses you is feeling, no more. Okay. Like you're feeling so much better about the situation, so much better about the person. Okay. You're no longer worrying or questioning or overthinking or creating your own scenarios. You know what I'm saying? You're completely happy. Sun card energy. You have the clarity that you need. You feel maybe recognized. You feel supported in a situation. Like someone like acknowledging your feelings. It's energy, the Sun card. Okay, 2 major arcana, and you receive equal give and take. You get reciprocity. You get what you deserve from someone, right? Because I'm sorry. Also, the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse is blessings falling away. It's lack of progression. It's everything that does not say growth and expansion because of the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Swords upright. Okay, someone going through their own separation, their own, destruction. Their own shifts. The healing is going to make things balanced. It's going to make things very clear. It's going to make things very fair. And I feel like after like a period of like things being very unfair, no growth, no expansion, no movement, because of someone else maybe going through their own stresses. It makes things better. So be kind. Be the Kristen we know you to be. So, this is definitely the energy of someone who was maybe going through like their own struggles when it comes to releasing someone else, or releasing something else, like it's like they ready to release it now. It's like, it's like someone that's had like a transformation, like no more of that. So that's your reading, Christine. What do you think? Crystal's here. Okay, Crystal. So since you're new to the pop, I'm going to cleanse again. So I can tap into your energy for real. You ready? You're going to get a reading from Neesie. My name is Neesie. Okay, it's Kenise, but everyone calls me Neesie. Okay, so you're getting a reading from Neesie from the Healing Circle. Okay, so I hope this reading finds you well. Okay, and keeps you in good spirits. My readings are never negative. They are always for your highest good, for you to expand and for you to grow. Even if it's something you don't want to hear. The spirit's like, but you need to hear it. That's not my fault. And I don't do this for money, even though, if it grows, it grows. I do this because I truly enjoy it. I use tarot to, guide a lot of my personal directions and flows and stuff in life. And I can do it for other people. I feel like if it helped me grow and help me expand, I want to help someone else grow and expand as well. Right? I have a career. I gotta teach. Right? Just giving you a little snippets about me. Okay, so here we go. Because in the energies, this is for Crystal. All right. Stay still. Okay. Okay. Will D and I work things out or at least talk about it before the year is over? Current no communication since August. Okay. I laugh, Crystal, because it sounds like my situation. It's terrible. But Okay, so there you go. All right. For Crystal Spirit. It's the answers deck. Because the energy is for Crystal, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. Please come into this message. Right? Will D and Crystal connect and at least talk about their situation before the year is out? Will they have a chance in 2025 to talk it out or work it out between D and Crystal Spirit? Spirit said, look for a sign. Okay. And the reason why, or the because, is because, if you believe, So I'm going to clarify. Okay, so Spirit's like, look for a sign, if you believe. All right, look for a sign says, your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message especially designed for you. Okay? So Spirit wants you to pay attention right now. Okay. Okay. Why is look for a sign here as the message when it comes to whether D and Crystal communicate about their situation this year? Why is that the message for Crystal? All right, Spirit. Clarify, look for a sign. Why is that the message for Crystal? Okay. longing, aching, pining past love, okay? Because of apology, return forgiveness gifts with misunderstood right behind that. All right. I'm gonna clarify before I say it because it's giving the energy like maybe spirit wants you to look for a sign because like I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna get the message first. All right. Look for a sign for divination. I'm sorry. Why are you saying divination? For crystal spirit. I'm sorry. Okay. It's past trauma. It's past trauma with you, Crystal. It's giving the energy of you may be like still longing for someone to apologize. And spirit really wants you to be at peace with that past. Okay. You're like almost like waiting for it. Why is look for a sign here as the response to Crystal's question, spirit? Why is look for a sign here? Okay. Judgment and the Six of Cups. There is something from your past you need to address or even revisit. Okay. Because with the Four of Wands energy, it's about like stability, about like okay, about a relationship. Okay. Mm-hmm. There could be communication that okay. All right. Yeah. The Five of Wands, the Devil, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Okay. There is something maybe from your past that is like no good. It's the devil. And it's almost like it's giving pissing on your Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, that's the energy. It's something from your past that you may be like still holding on to, like wanting that closure, wanting that apology. But it's almost like pissing on your Cheerios when it comes to you having like what you truly do want and desire. What Ten of Cups really does feel like, okay? Whatever it is going on with your past, okay? It is a direct conflict. Five of Wands, the Devil energy, and the Ten of Cups to what you truly want to have for yourself, okay? And the Page of Swords energy for me, okay? And I make sure that everyone knows that I might not read tarot like everyone else, but my spirit guides know how I read tarot. So if they want me to give a message to you, they're going to present it in a way in which I can understand it. Okay? If I only read Spanish, then they wouldn't present it to me in English because I wouldn't understand it. Okay? So, or vice versa. So, the Page of Swords for me is energy of I know. Okay? And spirit is kind of saying, you know this. Okay? Because with the Seven of Cups energy and the Knight of Cups, you're worried more about someone coming in and making things right with you. This could be someone from your past than you are about making new decisions or going in towards new directions or new connections. Okay. And it's because of if you believe. This is all because of if you believe. All right. So I'm going to see. Why is this message here for you? Spirit wants you to look for a sign. Okay. As to whether you and D will communicate before the year is out. Because if you believe, what you need right now is faith. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. Whatever it is that you truly do want for yourself, believe that you can have it. Okay, I see. Why is, if you believe here, the message for Crystal? Maybe you don't believe that you can. It's saying no to something that that you are like maybe manifesting or truly hoping for, or putting boundaries up to it. Is a conflict. There is a conflict. There is a conflict, Crystal. Okay. Conflicted, multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions, and spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, unity. You don't believe you're conflicted because of maybe a connection, okay? And therefore running, okay? Yeah, when you have, it's like when you know, because inner knowing is right behind that. That's an energy of, I know, okay? Okay, all right. If you believe, why is this a message for Crystal Spirit? Why is this a message for Crystal? Please make it clear. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Your confidence has been shot. Mm-hmm. Because of this Emperor. Mm-hmm. That put this burden on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is the conflict is a connection that you may be holding on to. You might not even believe that you can truly have what you truly want and desire when it comes to love and connection and relationship. Right? Why is, if you believe, here's for Crystal. It's like low key, like you're yearning and wanting, like I'm not even gonna say closure, but it could be like closure from a situation from your past. With the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Two of Wands, Spirit's like it's time for you to choose a path. It's time for you to figure out what do you you know what I'm saying, like choose a path. The Two of Wands energy is also energy of going in a new direction. I feel like Spirit wants you to let your past go. It's time for you to go in a new direction. The Ten of Swords energy, the Ten of Pentacles. If this is a long-term commitment that ended, death energy, let it end. Okay? Because the next card is the Six of Pentacles. This brings in balance. This brings in reciprocation. This brings in fairness. Because of the Moon energy in the Tower, all because the Tower tried to flip in reverse. You are afraid to let go of your past. You're afraid of change. You're afraid of things being different. Okay? Yeah. The Page of Wands energy and the Page of Swords. Okay. Someone could come in right now and communicate exactly what it is that you want to hear. But at the end of the day, you know it's a cycle that you need to end. Okay? Your confidence was going to be shot by a situation. And that's something that needs your attention. Okay? Because it's time for you to go in a new direction. If something ended, let it end. So that you can have what Spirit is trying to give you. But only if you believe. Okay? So, if you're wondering if you indeed will have a conversation before the end of the year, look for a sign. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors are wanting to make it real clear to you. Okay? Because there is a decision or a judgment that needs to be made when it comes to your past, because it is a direct conflict and almost like hazardous till you truly get in what it is that you want. And Spirit said, and you know this. So. Mm-hmm. So. That's what Spirit has for you. Hope that helps. Moving on to who is next? It's like, oh, ice. In a brain freeze. You're very welcome, Crystal. You say whatever comes out for you. Pinky poo. Pinky poo. Okay. Yeah. Look, the sage is still burning. Yeah. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit is in heaven. This is for pink. Clear message for pink spirit. What does pink need to know tonight? For pink. Clear message for pink. What does pink need to know tonight? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Mature woman. Socialite, connector, high society. Because of work. Profession, college, workplace. Okay. All right. What the heck was that? For pink spirit. For pink. Farewells just fell in my lap. Goodbyes, finale, closure. Okay. And I don't know if that has a, I'm going to put it on the side. Like that plays a factor. Maybe you're getting closure on something. It could have been like something like a repeated pattern, karmic lesson, past life, masculine. Maybe at the limit, breaking point. Wise, mature woman here. It's a message for pink. Socialite, connector, high society. Mature woman. Okay. Euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. Okay. And hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. Okay. So maybe someone sees you as a mature woman. Maybe you're going to encounter a mature woman, maybe through your profession. Someone that brings you a lot of joy and laughter. This could be something you were manifesting or hoping for because of letting go, releasing, walking away, moving on from loss. Maybe you were like hoping to maybe like encounter someone that like helps you experience more joy and laughter. All right. Clarify mature woman for pink spirit. This could be something you've been manifesting because maybe you're trying to let go, find closure, release past energy, right? With the farewells energy, like letting go of past energy, letting it go, releasing it. Wise, mature woman here for pink spirit. Yep, Queen of Swords energy. That's your energy. And the Three of Swords. You've experienced some grief, some sorrow, some hurt. It's time for you to go in a new direction. It's time for you to Two of Wands energy. It's time for you to explore new. Okay. Wise, mature woman here for pink spirit. Okay. The Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Devil. Okay. Because of the Eight of Swords. All right. So someone could definitely be apologizing to you, okay? Especially if they let Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy mess things up with the devil energy, hold them up, be a hindrance, okay? Because with the Eight of Swords energy on the bottom, this is someone feeling stuck or limited. I feel like you might be in the energy where you're like ready to like let go of the past, release it, but this can also be the energy that may be coming towards you. If someone is seeing you as a mature woman, a socialite, a connector, high society, okay, you do get fancy pants, okay. And with the euphoria energy and hoping is like the happiness and the thrill and stuff is like could be something that someone is manifesting, maybe from you, okay. Maybe someone feels like they sabotage things with a stable feminine energy. Look, Nine of Swords energy and the Queen of Pentacles is like sabotaging things with a very stable feminine energy, you know. Maybe for a Queen of Wands, it's just like shit. Right? Clarify this work energy because of work, because of profession. Yes, someone was tricked. Someone was tricked. The elusive energy is on the bottom, which says intangible, dishonest, tricky. You see that? Right? Someone was tricked. Someone was tricked and they're letting it go. Why is work here? Why is work here for pink? Why is work here? Oh my God. Oh my God. With clinking here, holding on, obsessing, watching, and nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, comfort, right? Because of receptive, open heart, softness, vulnerability in the masculine. This is someone that's like, they never let go. They've been like, you know, be holding on and obsessing and they're watching, but they're watching you be good. Like it's just like it's an energy of it's making them more receptive. Who? The masculine, because the masculine look right behind that is at their limits. With being conflicted, with being like uncertain, with being unsure. There's someone that feels like they were tricked. Seriously. I'm serious. They feel like they were tricked. Because you do give off the mature woman energy. This is your friend talking to your friend. Okay? And someone is thinking like growth, work, expansion, money, possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like type energy with work. Okay. Why is work here for Pink Spirit? Okay. Someone sees you as the Nine of Cups. That's a wish fulfilled. Okay. The Hangman and the Queen of Pentacles. They're seeing things from a new perspective when it comes to a feminine energy that is stable and responsible and on her P's and Q's. Yeah. Being in a commitment was something that someone was rather closed off to. They weren't really interested. They were avoiding that. You know, maybe was just happy with the way their life was going at that time. Yeah. But they're definitely holding on, obsessing, and watching from a distance, like you do you. Okay. And this Ace of Wands energy, okay, an opportunity for that euphoria energy, which is right here. Euphoria with the mature woman. Okay. Is what someone's been thinking about, Hermit energy. Okay. They're thinking about change. What's behind door number Ace of Pentacles? Okay, someone is thinking about change, thinking about the new, the possibilities. They see you as a mature woman, euphoria, joy, happiness, and that's what they're manifesting. If someone is ready to say farewell, they see this Queen of Wands as toxic. They want to apologize to you. Yep, someone's seeing you as a wish fulfillment, and they change their whole perspective when it comes to like having a stable feminine energy. This could be because of work. If someone's like working, trying like, with they, two peas in a bucket. I mean, like what they say, rub two pennies together, you know what I'm saying, make a dime, whatever. Like someone's like really trying to make things happen for themselves, like seeing things differently when it comes to having a stable feminine energy, Yeah. When it comes to like growth, movement, stability. Mm-hmm. And this Ace of Wands energy is definitely giving euphoria. That's what someone's thinking about. Like how happiness could look. Because this Queen of Wands is giving devil. That's what it's giving. Okay. Characteristics of this person, spirit, for pink. Characteristics of this person, for pink, spirit. Please make it clear. All upright. Characteristics of this person, for pink. All upright, because I know they're going in different directions. All upright. Okay. All right. It says a loner on the bottom. This person can be a loner. They kind of stay to themselves. Okay. Characteristics of this person, for pink, spirit. Characteristics of this person for pink, spirit. It's coming. I feel it. It says a neighbor with long hair. Did you have a neighbor with long hair? Okay. And it's because of a new person. That could be a friend, that has children. Maybe you're encountering somebody new. Maybe they have somebody new. Or they look at this new person as like a friend that has children. But this is a neighbor with long hair. Did you have a neighbor with long hair? How more specific do you need it to be, Piggy? I mean, seriously. How much more specific do you need it to be? Seriously. Just saying. Shit, Method Man is all that got the back. What I tell you, a neighbor with long hair. I'm more specific. That's why the cars was taking so long to come out. So it's like, I'm gonna make this real clear. Okay, like, so just wait a minute, Kenise, because I'm gonna get these cars in order. Seriously. Hey, Dwayne. Who's Dwayne? Oh, hey, Dwayne. You're a new subscriber. Hit that like button. Thank you, Pinky. Dwayne, you want to get on the list? You want to read him? My children. Bishop Eric Dwayne. You and Lisa. I got you. As soon as I do, Bishop and Erica. And then Bishop, we can close the list after Dwayne. Okay. You're very welcome. Now, I'm going to tell you now, Dwayne, okay. I give the message that Spirit wants me to get. Now, it's not always exactly what you ask for, but it will address it. It's always what's in your highest good. So if Lisa is someone Spirit wants you to take out of your brain and put it off to the side, then that's what Spirit's going to say. If Spirit's like Lisa is someone you need to start being hard on, then Spirit's going to say that. Yeah, Spirit's going to give the message that you need to have. Okay. So just, All right. So, Bishop. Where my little brother at? So Bishop's my little brother, but he's not. But he is. He's also a moderator here. Okay, he keeps things in order because I gotta check on Harmonious Insight. I gotta check on her. All right, just wondering the energy between my twin and I. Did I say it in the right tone? She popped up at a trade the other day. I'm wondering, should I reach out? Her gonna me. I need to communicate, but not sure yet. Let's see. I like the details. I like the details. It helps make it so clear. Then I can decipher better. Okay. All right. I'm good here. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit. For Bishop Spirit. This is for Bishop. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Bishop. What is it that Bishop needs to hear at this time? Now, should Bishop reach out to the twin flame? Should Bishop reach out to the twin flame, Spirit? What's going on between Bishop and the twin flame, Spirit? It's coming up in dreams. Please make it clear what's going on between Bishop and the twin flame. Should he reach out? Did you see how it slipped out? Bishop, seriously, I told y'all, the stuff is supernatural. It is. I mean, this is what it is. You could put in slow motion everything. I wasn't even moving my hand, and it just slammed out. Okay? And the message is second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance, Bishop. Okay? All right? And we're going to clarify and see what Spirit is saying and all that good stuff. You also have fate. This is a destined partnership. Destined, meaning you're supposed to encounter each other in partnership. Okay? Because of soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? This hit different. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit. You're giving messages today. The conflict is someone going back and forth with a group of people, and the conflict is not whether this deserves a second chance. It's not whether someone wants a second chance. It's the conflict is someone juggling a group of people, and I got the energy before of what's familiar ain't even always gotta be great, but it's comfortable. It's home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but this is what I know. You know what I'm saying? All right. Why is second chance here for Bishop? Twin flame. Okay. The Page of Swords energy and the Three of Cups. Okay. The Page of Swords energy and the Three of Cups is like someone needing to maybe communicate this with the people that has them going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But with the Five of Swords energy, they're not certain about that. You know? It's like I'm not sure about it. I don't, you know, that's the problem. That's the conflict. Not that this doesn't deserve a second chance. Not that they don't want a second chance. It's that they will have to communicate that to these people or this community, because the Three of Cups energy is giving community, friends, family, associates, you know. People you play bingo with at night and stuff, you know, on the weekend. Whatever, you know. And I don't feel like they're not ready to do that. You know, Five of Swords energy is the energy of uncertainty. Your mind playing tricks on you all over the place. Yeah. It's an energy of abandonment. Five of Pentacles, like, I don't want to just, you know, cut them out, abandon them, leave them alone, or never talk to them again, never see them again, whatever the case may be. But this is something that someone needs to take control of. The Emperor energy is like being a leader, being in charge, being like in control of your life, okay? And that requires letting the past go, Eight of Cups energy, all right? So your person, Bishop, just needs to let their past go. And it's what feels familiar. It ain't got to be great. It's what's comfortable, okay? Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. This change could have an impact on someone financially. And that's something that they're worried about. That is the block. Okay? That's the block. Okay? Yeah, they've overcome the fear. It's the financial attachment. It's that piece that, you know, but fate is here. This is a destined partnership. Why is this the message for bishops here? Why is this a message for bishop? This is a destined partnership. Yeah. You will have a new beginning. Okay. The Ace of Cups energy is like, you know, you will have a new beginning. Okay. Spirit's going to give you that because it's destined. It's destined for you to encounter each other. The Two of Swords energy. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles energy is someone avoiding doing what needs to be done. Okay. It's like avoiding the work. So it's like there is a new beginning here. You will have a new beginning because it's destined, it's fate. But someone's avoiding the work, you know, the work that they have to do maybe on themselves, maybe stand up and take control of their life and say, look, this is the direction I'm going. Whatever the case may be, it's a lesson that they have to learn through their experiences in order to kind of get the ball rolling, right? Two of Wands energy in order for a choice to be made. Knight of Cups energy, and for love to be able to be given from one person to the next. Because right now, someone feels stuck, Nine of Cups, in their ability to have what they truly do want and desire. It's like, I can't do it. I don't know what to do. I mean, but I've been knowing them for X amount of time, and you know, I'm the godmother, or I do their hair on Tuesdays, and Eight of Swords energy of feeling stuck or limited or whatever the case may be. It's like your person has to learn their lesson because of soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Why is this a message for Bishop? There will be a judgment. You will have Bishop. Judgment in the Star and the Six of Swords. Because of the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is like evaluation. But it's given to me, it's given the energy that I'm getting from this or whatever. It's like something being on someone's mind. It's heavy on their mind. I feel like that's the reason why she's coming up in your dreams and stuff like that. Because it's on her mind. Okay. So you will have an opportunity. There will be a judgment. There will be healing, and you will have what it is you desire from this, and things will move into a better state. It's because they are actually Seven of Pentacles energy pondering. Okay. Yeah, they're pondering this opportunity. Okay. because the love is definitely there. The Ten of Wands energy and the Queen of Cups energy is someone feeling guilty for doing what's best for them. You know, it's like the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups is someone making a decision, tough decisions about their, about their past or whatever they're, connected to. Okay. And it's almost, someone feeling like, and so therefore they hold back and resist. Four of Pentacles in the Strength card, It's like feeling guilty for you choosing to do what you feel like is best for you. This fear here of like letting go past energy, not really fear about wanting different, because that's clear, And I feel like that's the reason why this judgment will be made, because your person is actually in the energy of pondering. it's like, okay, well, what if I did it this way? So now that the wheels are moving, a judgment will be made, because it's no longer coming as an energy from spirit as like a recommendation of what this person should do or what your person should do, or even advice from others as to what they should do. It's coming from them, where they're like, I think I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I need to go in this direction. I think this would be better for me. But there's still a little bit of conflict with past energy that someone is avoiding doing the work. And that work is taking control of a situation, taking control of their life and their direction and what they want for themselves. Look, Emperor energy on the bottom of that deck, but it's showing. But that's the reason why they're coming up. Is because they're thinking. It's pondering. It's giving more than just thinking. It's giving like planning without any like clear plan yet, but thinking. It's giving like coming up with ideas. Like, but what if I did it this way? Yeah. And it's an energy of like holding on to the past, holding on to what's familiar, but also like a fear of destruction on their part. You know what I'm saying? To them financially. It's a little, disruptive. It's like disruptive. It's like if you want to quit a job, but instead of you like quitting in the middle of the day, you like wait to the end of the day. So now I'm gonna wait to the end of the day, or I'm gonna wait to the end of the week. I'm not gonna do it now because we like swamp. I'm quitting, but I'm gonna wait till Friday. Type energy. It's the energy. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening. It's the energy. So that's what I have for you, Bishop. I love how clear it was. I love how clear it was. Do you think me reaching out will help or hinder? Let me see. All right. Let me tell you, because you're my little brother and I love you. Here we go. You ready? Yeah. Should Bishop reach out? Okay. So like what? Like using that deck. Like what? All right. What would be the potential outcome if Bishop were to reach out to the twin? Regret. Okay. Okay. Regret. All right. So it says someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. And release. Hold up. Okay. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. All right. Because of interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. With marriage right behind that. Okay. All right. Real quick. Why is regret and release the potential outcome for Bishop if he were to reach out? Why did regret and release come out as the potential outcome if Bishop were to reach out? Okay. The Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, the Star, and the Hermit. Okay. Okay, so right now I feel like committing or being in a commitment or doing things in a traditional way or being in this hierophant energy is causing someone stress, causing someone to maybe overthink or even overanalyze or even like sabotage the situation. I feel like with the Ace of Swords energy, yes, like this is the energy of course, you being transparent and honest and you guys talking would help things move into a better state, move towards what you desire, truly want to manifest with this person. But the Hermit energy is saying this person needs time to think. They need time to go within. It's almost like don't ruin the process, because with the Lovers energy, there is a major decision that needs to be made here. Okay. And right behind that is the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. There's a lot from their past they need to release. So, of course, with the Ace of Swords energy, it would be beneficial, allow things to move to a better state, probably be some healing, some, energy of like renewal there. But this person still, they need to go within. They need to step into this Emperor energy where they take control of their own life. So it may create some stagnation because there is an interference here. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Two of Pentacles is on the bottom. With the Empress just kind of falling out like that. The Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands is saying that they're not certain yet. Okay. It's an energy of uncertainty. This could be because with the Empress energy, a mother figure could be involved. It could be, as far as like someone not feeling ready or not feeling like an Empress. Okay. No, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Okay, that's a lot. That's really too many. Why is interference here? Why is interference here for bishops here? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interference for bishop. Three of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Okay. Your person, okay, with the Nine of Wands energy and the King of Swords, your person has they're still battling with some abandonment issues. So this is the energy that Spirit's saying. You can reach out, right? But there may be some regret because of an energy of release. Your person has not fully released their past. They have not released their past. So yes, there will be healing and growth and I ain't gonna say that, like healing and things moving to a better state and like renewal for the two of you if you were to communicate. But this person needs to go within. Hermit energy. They need to let go of their past, the past that they're still conflicted with releasing, that they're struggling. Okay. The Page of Wands energy and the Three of Pentacles, like there's still an external party here. Okay. An external party is intruding on this relationship. So if you communicate, right, it might be exciting, right? You guys might even start talking about like how you plan to rebuild, right? How you would like things to even look, right? But with the Nine of Wands energy and the King of Swords energy, there still will be some energy and toughness around the making a decision, truly. So it may cause things to be even more held up, okay? Because of this energy of abandoning, Five of Pentacles, these people, okay? But the Ten of Wands energy is difficult. It's difficult. It's heavy. It's heavy on this person's heart. It's heavy on your person's heart. They will all that right now until your person goes within and figures out what they want to do with themselves. Right now, there is a heaviness with them making a decision about these people. And yeah, the Three of Cups can be like a third party and stuff like that, but I feel like it's legit a circle. It's people. So you know, it's almost like a catch-22. And that's how spirit kind of lays it in your lap for you to have free will. Do as you must, as you desire. Yeah. But you're my brother and I love you. Who's next? Of course, I will recommend letting it breathe for right now because the wheels are moving. You know, just keep wheels are moving. Is that the wheels move? I think that's what I feel. I feel like that's the guidance spirit is kind of guide you to. Yeah, but okay. Period. Because it's destined. Spirit already said, listen, this is destined. Okay. However, we got some things we got. Like for real, like you're definitely expected to encounter each other in partnership for both of your growths. Okay. So take that with you. Mm-hmm. Who's next? I need to eat. Thank you. You're the best little brother I've never had. You're the best little brother I never had. I'm so used to being the youngest, like especially in my pop, that I don't even know how I would act if I had a little brother. I'm probably like, yeah. Erica. Erica would say you. What say you? That's my haunted house. My Halloween thumbnail. We went to a haunted house this past weekend. I don't know how many times I screamed. I was like, ah! Ah! Walking through the haunted, like, ah! Just because I was walking through the park, ain't no monsters in there. I'm just like, ah! Oh, ain't nothing in here. It was fun though. It was fun. And it was a long haunted house. When I tell you, we walked through that haunted house, it had to take about 45 minutes to go through the whole thing. Like when we came out on the other side, we was like, dang, we started over there. Like it was a long haunted house. Erica wanted to know what's her message? Oh, there she go. Okay, boom. Sage is still burning. That's good. Okay. Erica, Spirit's like, keep it light. Like, that's the energy. Like, I got. It's like, keep it light. Yeah. Maybe you don't need too much of a message. That's the energy. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, keep it light. Okay. Mm-hmm. For Erica Spirit. Okay. You may not see it. You might not know it. Okay. Maybe not even feel it. Okay. But yes, someone does appreciate you. All right. And there will be a compromise. Okay. Because they feel alone. Okay. There's the energy of being alone. Okay. There's a cycle someone needed to go through. Okay. You might not feel it though. You might not know it. Okay. Forgive. Spirit's like, listen. Look, I feel like that's the reason why Spirit's like, keep it light. Keep it light, right? Feels like you may not see it now. You might not even know it. You might not even feel it. But someone definitely appreciates you. Okay. Yes, they're seeing it. Okay. So with forgive being here, tranquility, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. Don't even worry about the past. Don't worry about what happened. There will be a time for forgiveness. There will be a time for growth. There will be a time for movement. Okay. Because of fertility. Fresh ideas manifest growth. Plant your seeds. Okay. And what's right behind that? Lessons. Okay. And what's right behind that? Family. Mm-hmm. And what's right behind that? Material world. Mm-hmm. And how do we learn this lesson? From separation. Like, seriously. this is how spirit moves. I'm telling you. It's how spirit moves. So spirit is like, don't worry about it. Okay? Listen, someone is definitely learning some lessons. There will be opportunity for forgiveness here, for peace of the past. All right. If you are wondering like, does this person even appreciate me? Yes, they do, because they're alone right now. They're appreciating family and stability and all that real heavy right now. Listen, okay, Spirit, the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and a Fool. All because of the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands. Let them go through their struggle. Okay. Yeah. Someone could be like, either they are in a connection that is confrontational or like problematic, or they made the connection problematic with you through deception. Okay. And they're taking time to look at that. Okay. Maybe even look at how they might have let someone else make them like be foolish or be impulsive, or because maybe they weren't seeing things clearly, they weren't being open to new, they weren't compromising. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy, right? So there is an energy of forgiveness here, because either someone made a decision that brought conflict to the connection through deception that they are evaluating, or they're in a connection that is just problematic because of deception. It's making them reevaluate. Okay. All because of fertility. Fresh ideas manifest growth. Plant your seeds. Mm-hmm. Temperance, the Sun, Knight of Wands, and the Magician. Because of old time, Wheel of Fortune. Just give it time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give it time. Someone will see things very clearly. Okay. Things will balance out. Okay. Things will be more harmonious. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because it's like someone sees what their actions have done. Just give it whole time. Because it's for real. With the Wheel of Fortune energy, someone who maybe wouldn't give of themselves, who resisted giving of themselves, will be real quick and easy to let the past go, to move into things into a better state with you, to make things more happy. Just give it all time. Just give it time. Okay? Things will balance out. There will be renewal. Mhm. And it's because someone will do something to create this change, you know? They're gonna do something to create this change. And it comes from experience, you know? It's like we stop doing certain things when we experience it. It's like, you know, it's giving the energy like a baby touching the stove. Unfortunately, it's like, you know, they might touch themselves and like burn themselves, but they're not gonna do it again. Okay. The Nine of Swords energy is someone's crutch, it's someone's devil, and with the Emperor energy, it's like they got to take control of that. That's something they got to work through. It could be people that they're hanging with, you know. It's something that's like distorting them. So Spirit's like, old time. Just give it time. You might feel like this person don't even appreciate me. Do they even see what this was or whatever? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So just give it time. Patience. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People learn through experiences, and it says it's like fertility because of a lesson. You know, you gotta learn a lesson. You know. It's kind of giving the energy I was getting with Bishop. It's like they gotta go through that though. You know what I'm saying? They gotta experience that though. That's kind of energy it's giving. So that message came out for you, Erica. So moving on to. Sorry. Moving on to. Who was it? Dwayne. When did Dwayne? I gotta get some. That I just said that Bishop's I gotta eat. Bye, Bishop. Love you. See ya. All right. Where is Dwayne? Dwayne is last, so we're gonna go with that. Dwayne was boom right there. Dwayne, you still here? Cause it's your reading. All right, he's on here. Okay. Okay, we still got the sage burning. Cleanse my palate. Slushy. Okay. 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 I'm gonna use the answers deck for you, Dwayne. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. This is for Dwayne. Wants to know, will things work out between him and Lisa soon? Will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa soon, Spirit? Okay. Make it clear, Spirit. Will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa soon, Spirit? Ready? Tap in with me. Meaning you focus on it too. Ready? Here you go. Will things work out between Dwayne and Lisa soon, Spirit? Give Dwayne some clarity. Spirit said, if you believe, okay, then yes. Okay, exclamation mark. Right? If you believe, right? Because Spirit wants you to look for a sign. Given the same energy that someone else came in with, and I use the same deck. You know, like if you believe, are you believing? Okay, so if you believe says this, because I'm still on that page. What you need right now, Dwayne, is faith. You can have what you desire, but you must believe that it can be so. Stay positive and visualize the outcome you're hoping for. Set aside all negativity or pessimism in favor of a sunny outlook. The law of attraction brings to us what we expect to receive. If our perception is that we deserve great things, then we will attract happiness. If we fall into doubt and don't believe in our own self-worth, then our experiences will match that energy. Believe in yourself and your cherished dreams. So, okay. Why is this your message? If you believe, Bishop. Why did I say Bishop? Dwayne. Okay. If you believe, Dwayne. It's for Dwayne Spirit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, this is for Dwayne. Okay. If you believe. All right. Because you don't. Seven of Swords energy. You don't. Okay. Why is if you believe here for Dwayne Spirit? The Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Dwayne. Even though you see someone as the Queen of Pentacles, a stable, feminine energy, someone that you can really like, maybe truly build something with, that's being blocked because you're giving to someone else. Could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay? You're stuck in your past. Mm-hmm. So you may ultimately not believe that you can have this Queen of Pentacles yourself because you're low-key stuck in your past. Okay? Justice is for you to communicate why you were uncertain about maybe ending something from your past. Okay. You're ready to do that now. Maybe you're ready to end something from your past. You're actually probably ready. You're probably ready. Like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to let that go. Ten of Swords, right? You may be in energy where you're ready to let that go now, right? But it is the right thing to do would be for you to communicate and talk to this person about what you were uncertain about. Okay. When it comes to you, like really truly letting something from your past go. Because maybe they don't know. But maybe they don't know. I don't know. So yes is a message here. Yes is, because the exclamation mark. Bravo. The decision you've made is the right one. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. You know what to do. And you should move forward with your plans. You've made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plans in a way that is life affirming and self loving. Ask your angels to be with you every step of the way. And don't hesitate to call upon friends and family for support, because this definitely feels like you are letting go of something that is very familiar. Mm-hmm. Your past. Why is yes here? As will things work out between Lisa and Dwayne? You gotta apologize. The Page of Cups energy. If you were wondering, should I apologize? You should. Okay. And this Three of Wands energy is for holding things up. Okay. Because with Three of Swords energy and the Knight of Pentacles, you created more pain and grief by holding things up. Okay. It's like you gotta apologize for holding things up because you created grief by holding things up. Okay? Yeah, it's time for you to let the past go. It's time for the past to truly be let go in order for things to be moving to a better state. Okay? Yeah. That's how things are going to work out. 6 of Wands energy. Okay? That's how you're going to overcome this. Okay? But there's resistance. Okay? Strength card and the Queen of Swords. You could be resisting doing this because of maybe someone being angry with you, or maybe you think they're going to be angry with you because of maybe something that you were in, a commitment that you were in, a relationship that you were in. Okay? There's worry around you being able to heal this. Okay? Spirit, like you should apologize for causing delays because you hurt them by causing delays. Like you created pain by that. Right? It's all because the Spirit saying look for a sign. I feel like you might have already been receiving signs. Dwayne. Okay. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, I feel like you might have already been receiving signs. Okay. The Spirit's like look for a sign. Your angels have a very special and specific answer to your question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have deep meaning to you. Many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that they connect with a family member. Signs require focused attention, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake synchronistic events for mere coincidences at this time. They are a message specifically designed for you. Okay. So let's see why Spirit is saying this. Is it over energy? I feel like you've already been receiving these signs, Dwayne. Why is look for a sign here for Dwayne, Spirit? Because there is a choice that needs to be made. And that choice is to maybe let something out in the code. 5 Pentacles is to abandon something. And I feel like you know that. Okay. Yeah, something you're given to. Okay, all right. Why is look for a sign here for Dwayne, Spirit? Mm-hmm. The 3 of Cups. Okay. And the King of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Page of Wands and the Star. Okay. 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 One second, Dwayne. Clarify this 3 of Cups energy for Dwayne, Spirit. I don't want to do it right here. Clarify this 3 of Cups energy for Dwayne, Spirit. Clarify the 3 of Cups energy. Okay. Okay. 3 of Cups energy. The 3 of Cups energy is a group of people or a connection that you're kind of mentally conflicted about ending. Okay. So look for a sign when it comes to a choice that's being made or a choice that you need to make. Clarify this 3 of Cups energy, Spirit, for Dwayne. Okay. The 3 of Cups is a conflict. 5 of Wands. King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like to you having the change that you want. Okay. Although there's an offer here, Page of Pentacles, you're conflicted about it. All right. And maybe holding back from maybe giving it or receiving it because of this devil energy. All right. Yeah. You're avoiding a major decision. Okay. You need to move forward with something and truly end it. The 2 of Wands energy is a spirit, energy of choosing to go in a different direction. One that you are, that's like opposite from what you are like already connected to. Okay. And I feel like you have to make that decision. You have to tell somebody, what you plan to do. Because with the star energy is like knowing what you want and thinking about how something can be rather unhealthy, right? The Emperor energy is like taking control of that situation, right? So that you can make a concrete decision, Knight of Swords energy, because it's a conflict. Five of Wands energy is called stagnation. Knight of Pentacles, you need to let it go. Eight of Cups. It's the energy. Look for a sign. I feel like someone you're connected to is maybe going to say some things or do some things that's going to help you like be like, nah, I gotta. It's going to help you like, it's going to give you that confirmation. That's why I feel like Spirit's like, don't mistake synchronicities as mere coincidences at this time. It's not a coincidence. Okay. Like it's not. And I feel like something that someone is going to say or do is going to clearly show that it's a conflict for you and that you need change. You need something different. Because you've been holding on to something that ain't no good for you. You know? And you need to apologize to somebody for just creating a resistance. Because you created pain just by creating a resistance. Mm-hmm. That's how you're going to overcome this resistance that you feel from this person. And I don't even feel like they want to give you that energy, but you feel like you're going to get that energy from Lisa. There's someone blocking you from justice. So yes, apologize. Okay. Yes, apologize. Okay. Fix that. But be ready to make a choice. You gotta make a choice about this third party. And I feel like just look for the sign. Don't ignore any synchronicities. They all mean something. Okay. Because I feel like Spirit wants you to see it for yourself, not necessarily get it from me. But you know, it's like you already know. It's like a confirmation. If anything, this reading should count as more so like a confirmation. You know? You're welcome to Venetia. You're my boo. Okay. Dwayne. And so definitely things can work out between you and Lisa if you believe. Okay. You might feel like, things are kind of messed up right now. It can work out. But you definitely need to like release some past energy. You too. You're very welcome to it. All right, shit. So that's what I have for you. Do check back on Thursday when we do our tarot and tea, getting the tea on what we need to know about on different situations, different people, like what's going on with that situation. I want to get a tea on somebody because what's going on with that situation? Who was I talking to? I think it was Crystal. And I was like, that seemed like my situation. Like, what's going on with that? You know? But who am I to judge? Yes, that's on Thursday. And then I do like collective messages randomly. I don't keep a schedule because I'm a Gemini. But also Gemini's I'm a true Gemini. Like to the core. I don't like schedules. I don't like mandates and rules. I bounce at the beat of my own drum. So catch me on the flip side. Wish you guys are ready. Bye.